I first just want to thank my mother and father for throwing a fabulous party here. We threw it Thank you, Willie and Gary, for a great performance. Kathy on the piano, beautiful. I really just want to say a few words. I'll keep this brief. I took one class of the Summit Toastmasters, so I'm just trying to hone my speaking skills. So I'm not going to dazzle you with a display of oratory fireworks tonight. Just keep it short. Please, whatever glass you have in front of you, I'd just like to propose a quick toast to my mother and father for their union of 35 years together. Many more and many happy years and healthy years to come. And I've known my parents for a long time now. Just a little over 29 years. And in that time, they've always set a great example for me to live by. In my life and my marriage now. And even after 35 years together, I can still see the love they have for each other. Whether we're walking down the street in Chicago on Michigan Ave and they're holding hands, or the look that I can still see them give each other in their eyes. I can still see the love they have is still very strong. It's very evident. You know, my parents have been extremely supportive of me. My father went to every single one of my sports games as a kid and definitely never missed a single hockey game at that. Whether it was at Beacon Hill or SSL Club or out in Englewood at 5 a.m. He would always be there to drive me whatever time, whatever the game was. And they've always been there for me through every stage of my life. And my mom has always been one of my best friends who I know I could talk to about anything.
Too much.
But seriously, they really have always been the guiding light in my life and helped really shape me to become the man I am today. Now I know I tell you guys I love you all the time. I love you. But I've never said to you or expressed to you how much of an inspiration you are to me. Looking at you, you make me want to be a better husband to my wife and to be the father someday that you've been to me, and the father to my son or daughter someday down the road, who I hope to see at the University of Michigan, a football scholarship, or hockey scholarship. Not 50, don't ask me much. It would be nice. But seriously, I really can't express how much you guys mean to me and how inspirational you still are in my life. I often take what matters most in my life, like friends and family, for granted, and I can't lose sight of that. Now, Herbert Fritz Chrysler, one of the founding fathers of Michigan football, and a coach for 10 seasons, and also the creator of the famous winged Michigan helmets. He met with his 1947 football team. Every 5 years they would have a reunion. And shortly before he died, he had a reunion. He was in the hospital and he was very ill. And he still got out of the hospital to see his team at the reunion, and they could tell that he was dying. He was on his last legs. And he spoke at the reunion. And afterwards, he wrote every one of his teammates, a letter. And he started off by saying, "There are times when the heart is so full, it makes speaking very difficult. And right now, my heart could not be any more full with the love that I have for you too."